So this is where I keep all my eye products, and I also have a lot of face masks in here. So pretty much that side is a lot of skincare, but all in there are all my eyeshadow palettes. So this is a heavy drawer. I'm very excited to declutter this. I have a lot of palettes, and then I also have some single shadows over here and glitters and pigments. So we will go through all of that, take that drawer out, see what's been hiding in there for years. So I'm gonna take it all out of the drawer onto my bed and lay it out so you can see them better, and I'll go through each one for you, okay? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm continuing my decluttering series, and I will be decluttering my eyeshadows. I have them all lined up right here. You can't see them. Had to pre-line them up before I jumped into this. Also stay tuned at the end of this video. I'm going to announce the giveaway that I'm doing. Maybe I'll even throw in an eyeshadow palette that I've never touched. So stay tuned at the end of this video if you are interested in winning some free makeup. I will just start with what's on top. Huda Beauty. This is the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette, the rose gold edition. I think it's still being sold at Sephora. It's limited edition. I think it's not going to be here forever. So even though it's been here a while, it's about to go soon. This is something I would not recommend. It's something I would not buy again. And it's something I don't care for and don't reach for. Yes, it is a beautiful palette. I love the rose gold colors, but I don't know if you can tell, like this trust fund color and rose gold, their glitter pigments are very difficult for me to use. I feel like the best method is to go in with my fingers because I could hardly get any product payoff with a brush. You get a lot when you pick it up, but it just like burrows deeper into the product and messes it up, and it just starts breaking up the product. Mine's really choppy and not consistent. You could probably spray the Fix Plus on your brush and then go in with it, or spray it on your finger. I just really don't like those glitter products. I haven't really used the matte colors, so I might keep this just to try out these colors before I totally rule it out, but I wouldn't buy it again. I just have other products that I reach for. So I'm going to hold on to this just to try to give it justice one more time. So can I have a maybe pile? This is in the maybe pile. Then Lorac Mega Pro palette. You get 32 products in this palette, and I love the big mirror. Great touch. This is also something I never reached for, so this was a waste of money on my end. This is something that's pretty easy for me to declutter. Actual quality is good. I love Lorac. I actually have several other palettes I will show you that I do want to keep. I'm just not crazy about the colors. That's a no for me. The Violet Voss Pro eyeshadows, the Holy Grail palettes. Maybe some of you have no idea what this is, and it's probably for the best. This has a mirror. Beautiful palette, was super popular on Instagram a year or two ago. This is a yes for me. This is a very pretty palette, but I would never recommend this. I probably wouldn't buy it again. Very pretty. I like the warm brown colors. I love this color. I think this reminds me of the Modern Renaissance palette, which is right here, which is also another yes for me. Those fuchsia colors and just the warm browns and even some of the shimmer colors remind me of each other. So if I had to pick one, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette would win. But both of these are yeses for me. This is just such a beautiful palette, especially in the fall time. So that's a yes. I've got my nose, got my maybe, got my yeses. Then all these drugstore ones, these NYX. I have 4 NYX quads. Maybelline, Sonia Kashuk. So Maybelline, the nudes, this is a no for me. It is very chalky and not so pigmented, so that's a no. The Sonia Kashuk, this is the Ion Neutral number 2 palette. This is a yes. I love this. They're pigmented, and this is just a really good neutral palette. I know it might look boring. There's no shimmers, but these are great transition shades. And if you're looking for an all matte look, this is a great palette, and it's a great dupe for the Visart palette right here, the number 1 neutral matte. And I use this in my dupe Drugstore versus high-end makeup tutorial, and I think this is a great dupe. This is like $8.99, and this was something so stupid, like $70. Might have even been more than that, 80 or something. So this is a no, the Visor. I would not buy it again. I would never recommend it. It's nothing special. These remind me of the eyeshadows I got in my professional makeup artist kit when I took my classes to become a professional makeup artist. I got this huge kit, and they also remind me of the Morphe eyeshadows. So it's just kind of that chalky, like cheap makeup, kind of has that cheap scent to it, and it's just nothing special. Like for the price, you would expect these to be so creamy and buttery, and they really aren't. I mean, these are the same. Yeah, this is like 10 times the price as this, but I know that these Visor palettes are like professional makeup artists, but you know, you can get Morphe or Sonia Cashew, just the same thing. I've learned that a lot of it has to do with marketing, so save your money and get the Sonia Cashew if you're just looking for great matte shadows. So this is a no, this is a yes. And then I have these NYX quads. They're the full throttle. So I have the number 2 Explicit, number 8 the Riot, and the number 6 Stunner. And I have one more, I do not know where it is. I know I have one more, I know I do. So I would recommend and keep Riot because it's just those really trendy warm colors with the deep brick red, and then the tangerine, and then the terracotta brown, and a shimmer. I never use that shimmer shade, but like this could even be a great dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. So NYX Full Throttle, I got this from Ulta. This is definitely a yes. This is still a yes. But these other two NYX, and all of them are great. It just depends what color you're looking for, but I wouldn't buy these again. I will say I love the brown and the blue shade in that, and then I love the emerald green in this, but I have that in other palettes. So you know what, this is a yes for me, the number 2 Explicit, just because I love that green, but this is the no for me. I just don't care for it. Next, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. Yeah, it's just Rainforest of the Sea. This was one of the first Rainforest of the Sea colors. This is a no. I don't think I've ever even touched this palette. I don't know why. I just don't care for the colors. So how about I throw this? I've hardly even touched this palette. I know I've swatched these two colors because you can tell it just has a little finger imprint. But if you guys want, I can throw this in the giveaway. Just spritz it with sanitizing alcohol spray. I can throw this in the giveaway if you guys want. Next, Ciate London Olivia Palermo. I think I got this last Christmas. These are both no's. I'll show you them real quick, but I just never reach for them. They're beautiful, don't get me wrong, and they're pretty pigmented, but I just have so many eyeshadow palettes. I haven't even told you. I have like 50. I never reach for these. This is Smoky Suedes and Smoldering. So those are no's. The Joyer Essential Matte and Shimmer eyeshadow palette. I haven't used this yet. This is a no for me, and this is something I would never buy again. So, nope, nope, nope. Bobbi Brown Eyes, Bobbi Brown University. This is supposed to be like a universal palette for everyone and has every color you need, but I kind of disagree. It just kind of has some odd colors to me that I don't think anyone would really reach for, but I do love this bottom row, those smoky dark colors, but this is a no. I would never buy that again. Oh, I forgot the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, the warm neutrals. This is a great palette, and this would be great dupe for the Violet Voss Holy Grail, and I think that's actually why I got it. So it's just very warm colors. This is a yes for me. The Too Faced Chocolate, the Too Faced Semi Chocolate. Oh my goodness. I just love the smell of chocolate. I'm in heaven. The chocolate is a yes. The semi chocolate is a no. I just don't ever use that pop of color, that blue. And this has beautiful browns and warm colors, but the semi chocolate I don't ever touch. Natasha Denona Star Palette. I keep mine in this pretty box just to protect it because it's so pretty, and actually I've never touched it. Yeah, it has a film over it, which bothers me, but it has all the names on it, and it's magnetic. This is a beautiful palette. I just haven't touched it. I bought into the hype when this launched, which was stupid and I regret it. But I'm going to keep this because I want to do a tutorial with it this fall with these golds and these browns, and then those two colors are really pretty. But you're probably seeing a pattern with a lot of these eyeshadow colors. I just love the warm brown and gold colors. I also have Natasha Denona, the green brown palette. So she has great packaging. It's so heavy. Again, that film over it, and this is the green browns. So I would not ever recommend this, and I wouldn't buy this again, but I'm keeping it because it was so darn expensive. I do regret buying it, I will admit that. And then I have this, which is my own Z palette of all these eyeshadows that I've put together. These are a lot of Makeup Geek and MAC shadows, so this is a special palette to me because these are all some of my first eyeshadows that I got. I also have this little Z palette that I used to use. A lot of these were repurchases, but these are a lot of MAC colors. This is just a good neutral, like nude palette. And these are good transition shades that I used to use a lot, but I just have gravitated towards other palettes. But still, this is a special palette to me. And occasionally I'll use these colors mainly if I'm doing like a glitter or pigment and I just want a good transition shades. I'll use these matte colors. So that's yes. Then I have these three Visart. These are like newer releases because I know I have the other matte Visart, but these are Visart Professional Makeup Artist, Professional Makeup. These are smaller, cheaper ones. So I have the Theory, the Cashmere, and the Chroma. So this is a Minx. Beautiful colors. So I will say these are more creamy than this palette, than the neutral matte palette. So if you're wanting to try Visart, these are better. I think these are $38 for 6 shadows. So I like those colors. Then you got Chroma, which is black smoky. I haven't really used that yet, but I will because I feel like doing some black smoky looks. And then Cashmere, which is just a good, beautiful, neutral color. I like this palette for brides. Like this is a really beautiful champagne color to use on the lid. These are good colors to smoke it out. And again, those are great colors for the lid. So I do like this palette. I will keep that one. And I like Chroma, so I'll keep those. I really like those palettes. Next, Stila. These are palettes I never reach for. They're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I just wouldn't use them again. I have Soul, Mind, and Spirit. So this is Soul, this is Mind, which is all matte. That's one of my favorites, the Mind one, because it's so dang pretty. And then this is Spirit, which is really pretty too. I'm gonna keep Mind, but I don't care for Soul or Spirit. Then for two of my favorite palettes, the Tom Ford Eye Color Quad. This is number 2, Cognate Sable, and number 4, Honeymoon. The Cognate Sable. These are great colors for the lids, and then I smoke it out with this dark brown, that chocolatey brown color. And then Honeymoon, which is so sexy and pretty, especially that red color. It's really pretty to run a red color under your bottom lash line. It really makes it look more sultry. It can help enhance blue, green eyes. It's really sexy for brown eyes. It's just a really subtle, sexy color. It just kind of tweaks it up a little. You can even run it over a brown shadow. And then the purple is really pretty too. A great alternative for black and even brown. This is a really dark purple. I don't know if you can even tell, but this is a really, really sexy quad, and I will always pull this out on special occasions. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita Luxury Palette. This is another one of my favorites. This is a Dolce Vita, so that's a beautiful champagne color for the lid, a beautiful burgundy red color that I love smoking out under my lash line or even applying in the outer V of my eyes, and then another beautiful gold color for the lid, and a dark brown to enhance the outer part of my eye. So I love this quad too. Oh. How y'all doing? You hanging in there? And then Kat Von D, another yeses for me. This is the Shade and Light, her original palette. This is an interesting palette. She has 3 different sections for the type of look you want. So this is supposed to be all over your lid, and then you smoke it out with those colors. So she covers every look you want. These are all mattes though. So I got this about 1.5 years ago, and then something I just got, I haven't even opened this, and I plan on doing a tutorial with this. My mother just got me this, and this is the Shade and Light Glimmer. And this might not look that impressive on camera, but when I saw this in the Sephora store, I tell you, this is heavenly. And this is a type of palette that, like, the more use you get, the more you rub your fingers in it, and the more it warms up the shadows and the pigments, just the prettier it gets. Because this was stunning, and you can't really see the colors on camera, but I'm so excited to try this out and rub my fingers in it on camera, especially like those glitter colors. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna do a tutorial with this soon, especially for the fall. Let me know if you have any requests of what color type, like if you want the red burgundies, if you want the golds, if you want the topaz, if you want the black, if you want the silver, if you want whatever you want. I'm gonna just get into the good stuff. So my newest palettes are the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. I just received this on Friday, last Friday, a couple days ago, and I haven't even touched it yet. I plan on doing a tutorial with this soon, so if you have any suggestions on a makeup look you want to see with this beautiful palette, let me know. I'll do a first impressions and a tutorial on that soon. But yes, this is, I'm keeping it. This is new, not my newest product. I have one more new product that came even more recent than this one. But this is just very beautiful, warm colored. These colors probably throw a lot of people off, but if you're not afraid of colors, then you'd love this because it pretty much has everything. It has your warm colors, mainly warm toned colors. That's her go-to, but it has some pretty greens that I think are really pretty with green and blue eyes, brown eyes, whatever. So I'm very excited. I will be doing a tutorial with that very soon, hopefully next week once my kids are finally back in school. Oh, this has been a long summer, I tell you. So this literally just arrived. My husband brought it to me. The Dose of Colors Katie by Desi collection. I will do a video on this as well. I got a lot of other products from the collection, but this is the eyeshadow palette, so this is all I'm showing. By Dose of Colors. This, look how pretty this packaging is. So pretty and sparkly and chic. I think this is called The Girls. Oh, this is different than I was expecting. These glitters look very like chunky and pressed, but it's just a really pretty champagne gold color, and then a warm brownish gold color, a purple glitter, and then a greenish black and gold glitter. So these are beautiful. I will do a tutorial with this very soon, but I just received this, so this is a yes. I'm not getting rid of that. And then I have the Naked 2 Basics. This is a great palette. If you just want matte transition colors, this is good. But again, I would recommend that Sonia Kashuk one over this because that one is cheaper. This one is. This has, you know, your basic colors you need for transition shades. This is great for brides. I use this in a lot of bridal parties because it's just beautiful, matte, flattering colors for anyone. Nothing to it, really. Another yes for me is the Tarteist Pro Amazonian Clay Palette by Tarte. This is a beautiful color. Mine's really dirty because my first color came damaged and I didn't want to return it. But it has some good, pretty warm colors and some pretty warm pinks, and then 4 colors for the lid. Then I have all these Too Faced ones. This is the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes, and I wouldn't buy this again. This broke. But it has some pretty smoky purples. That's just a no. This palette is very special to me. This is the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. I actually have 2 of them. But this is one of my first eyeshadow palettes I got like 10 years ago. I love the gold, the honey pot color in it, the gold and the brown. That used to be what I would do every day. You can see those are like the only colors I use in it. The gold and the brown. I would just smoke out the outer corner of my eye with that Cocoa Puff brown and then put gold on the lid, and it would really help make blue eyes pop. So I loved that. This e.l.f. rose gold, this is a no for me. I found these to be kind of chalky and not so pigmented. This is just something I'm not going to reach for. I'm going to give this to my sister because she loves rose gold. Becca, the Ombre Rouge eye palette, this is a no. Pretty colors, but I never reach for it. The Makeup Forever 9 Artist Shadow, this is a no. These were not pigmented to me and I never reach for them. Yes, it's pretty, but I don't touch it, so just let me get rid of it. So, and then the Urban Decay by Gwen Stefani, this I hardly ever touched. It has some pretty brown colors and black, but I just never reached for this. Fell for that hype, so that's a no. This is another Z palette that I have with a lot of MAC eyeshadow colors, and this is my warmer toned palette, whereas this was more kind of grayish, darker toned. So I love this, especially like this whole row. So if you ever want a tutorial with that, let me know, but obviously I have a lot of colors. Master Palette by Mario, this is a yes. I love this palette. This might be limited edition. This is also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you are wanting to know what I would recommend this over the Modern Renaissance because this is a little more toned down and it doesn't have like the really bright pinks and reds, which scare some people. So this, love the palette. There's a very chalky and there's a lot of fallout, which is not my favorite, but still it's a great palette. Then I have the Lorac Pro, and this is a really pretty one too. And Lorac is pretty affordable and they're very well pigmented and blendable. So this is a great option. You can get this at Ulta, but I'm gonna keep that because it's just, the packaging's cheap, it's light. This is something easy to travel with. Lorac Pro Matte. This is like the little baby one with 8 essentials. Love this palette too. I used to use this in a lot of tutorials because it's just great transition colors and just really good browns, and it has your black, your burgundy color to smoke out under your lash line. So this is a yes. I definitely like that one. Tartelette and Bloom by Tarte. It's a beautiful palette. I hardly use this. I don't really want to part ways with that yet. That's yes. Oh, I didn't show you the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly. I actually just got this, so I'm not gonna get rid of that. It has some interesting colors, the pinks, but I love the warm colors, even the yellow. I'm just intrigued by this palette, so I'll try to do a tutorial with that as well. If you have any suggestions on eye looks or tutorials you want me to do, please leave it below because there are lots of possibilities. The NARS Narcissist palette, and this is a really pretty palette. I hardly reach for this though, but it has some pretty matte colors and then some pretty shimmers. I'm gonna keep this. I don't recommend it, I do not. Then the Marc Jacobs 240 About Last Night. I love this mirror, I do. Some of these brown colors are pretty, but I don't care for purples. It would be really pretty. Maybe I'll try to do a tutorial with, and that's a little too yellowy for me, but I just never reach for this palette. I have other palettes that I tend to gravitate towards, so. This is a no for me, sadly. Then I have a couple of these NARS ones, which are just little babies, little baby palettes, little baby quads. NARS Cordura and NARS Isolde, which NARS Isolde is one of my favorites. I love that gold shade in it. So pretty for the lid. And then I like NARS Cordura, and I usually use these two together. I love the browns in this, and I even heard that they use this in Gossip Girl and Blake Lively every day, so that's why I got it. But it's just really pretty browns and gold. So those are yeses. And then I have All About Eve, which I've never touched this. This is a no. These are just lighter shades for the lid that I think are pretty. Just pretty neutral colors. So I wouldn't buy this again. I've had that for a couple years and I've never used it. Then I have Bare Minerals, the Top Shelf, and this is a really pretty quad. I mainly just use that gold color. This is a lighter pink champagne color, but I use the Cognac color a lot. And then lastly, e.l.f. Aqua Beauty, and this is like that bouncy putty feeling cream shadow. This is in the color Island Breeze, by the way. It's like a mix between cream and powder, and I don't care for this. I love this color. I do love this cranberry color. It's so pretty, but other than that, I don't really have use for this. And then lastly, I have all my ColourPop. I'm gonna see if I can put these in a palette. Can you put these in a palette? I know these colors can pop out, so can you put that in an actual palette? I need to look into that. But this is Game Face, one of my favorite colors by ColourPop because it's a really pretty copper color. Yeah, so I just have a lot of pretty different colors, but I want to put it into a palette because I think I'll use it more often. I usually tend to not reach for any of these just because they're single, and I'd rather go for a palette that has it all rather than just like shuffle through here. But my favorites are Game Face, Melrose, and Cheap Date. So this is my yes pile, and this is my no pile. Pile. This is my no pile. So at least I got rid of a good amount. So I'll try to declutter this again soon. Whew. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. I really appreciate you watching all my videos. It means a lot to me. Now for the giveaway, if you are interested, I just created a little bundle on my own of a bunch of stuff from when I was decluttering, just stuff I haven't touched. So I will be giving away this little bundle. I will be adding this into it. So what you will get is first the Stella & Dot pouch. I used to sell Stella & Dot jewelry and bags, so I have a bunch of extra stuff from when I sold it. A whole other issue. But you'll be getting the Stella & Dot cute little pencil pouch slash cosmetic pouch, and inside it will be this Tarte eyeshadow palette, the Rainforest of the Sea. I have not ever used this. I just swatched 2 colors with my fingers, but I will spritz it with sanitizing alcohol to clean it. Let's see, and then a bunch of lip products are in it. So you will get a Sephora berry color, you'll get this Revlon Ultra HD matte lip color, and the color Seduction. You will get this Too Faced color, this red color Wham, which is pretty for the holiday time. You will get this Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid in the color 10 Nude Flush. Some chapstick by this local company in Indiana that makes their homemade lotions and chapsticks. You'll get NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color San Paulo. Get the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Istanbul. Oh, this CoverGirl color in the 70. It's the Star Wars collection, but it looks like a pretty nude color. And then this Bite Beauty, it's a sample size in a red. Beautiful color, Gazpacho. And then the Sephora Crayon Lip Liner to go, it's red. So I'll complement that. This ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the color Oh Snap. And this ColourPop color Razor. R-A-Y-E-Z-O-R, and then Topanga. So I will put all that in there with a little tissue paper, make it cute, and then this Sephora. These are just samples I'm gonna throw in. So Glam Glow, the Glow Starter Moisturizer, Nude Glow Moisturizer by Glam Glow. And then you'll get the Bare Minerals lipstick. It's a red lipstick sample color. And this Purity by this Philosophy Exfoliating Clay Mask. Oh, low battery. Okay, and then the Sunday Riley Brightening Their Tidal Moisturizer. So comment below if you would like to win this. I will try to have this up tomorrow, which is Tuesday the 30th, and I'll announce the winner either Thursday or Friday. I'll announce the winner Friday. So that's September 2nd. Oh my goodness. September 1st or 2nd. Whew, I cannot believe it's almost September. But I'll have the exact details in the description bar, but just let me know if you'd like to win this. This is just a thank you for my subscribers. Thank you for watching. I thought this was a cute little bundle. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!